Okay, everybody, I'm going to show you a tutorial on crocheting. The first thing you want to do is get yourself some yarn that's 4 or 5 weight. See right there, it tells you. And a crochet hook that is 6.5 millimeter or a US K, which is what I have here. It's hard to see it, I know. Okay, so put your crochet hook down for a minute and let's start with the knot. You put your non-working end over your hand, and the working end is over the palm of your hand. Then you're going to take the non-working end and slip it right on over the working end. Then you're going to take the working end through, and there is your slip knot. Let's try that one more time. You take your non-working end and slip it over your fingers. The working end is over your palm. You take the non-working end and slip it over the working end. You pull the working end through, and there's your slip knot. Now, there's another way you can make one of these. Now, let's see if I can do it right. Okay, you've got this. Put it around your fingers a couple times. You bring it over once, and then there you are. And I don't know whether you saw it or not. So let's try it again. You take it around your fingers. Okay, you've got 2 on your fingers. First, you're going to take the back one and bring it over the one in the front. Then you're going to take the back one over again and bring the front one through the back one, and there's your slip knot. So there's my slip knot. Now we're going to go through making a chain. But first you got to figure out what the most comfortable way of holding your hook is. I hold it like this now. The other way is the pencil hold, and that's how I used to hold it a long time ago. But I like the knife hold better. You stick your hook in, and your non-working end is down, and your working end, you got to figure out how you want to hold it. I hold it like this sometimes, where it's just sort of draped over and put between my pinky and my other finger there. Or sometimes I wrap it around my pinky and bring it over. But that's only when it's not like hot and sweaty and everything. So you have your hook into, and you're going to yarn over. So you bring it to the inside and yarn over, and then bring it through that loop. Go to the inside, yarn over, and bring it through the loop. The inside, yarn over and bring it through the loop. You don't go to the outside, because that's like you can't pull over. So you go to the inside to the outside. And there's another chain. And another chain inside, or bring it up from the bottom and around, however you want to do it. But don't come from this side. Always come from this side. And bring it through this side. And bring it through. Yarn over and bring it through. Yarn over, bring it through. Yarn over and bring it through. Yarn over and bring it through. Yarn over, bring it through. Yarn over and bring it through. One more time. In, yarn over, and bring it through. Okay, now, once you've learned the chain and you get them even, you just keep chaining until you get good at it. Then you're going to do, I'm going to go like this, you're going to do your single crochet. Okay, with a single crochet, you're going to go not to the first loop, but to the second, not to the first chain, but to the second chain, and you're going to stick it in the top part of the chain. You're going to yarn over, bring it through once, then yarn over again, and bring it through the 2 loops that are left. Let's try that again. Okay, we're going to the next chain. Now remember, you're going through the top of that chain. Oh boy. You go through the top, yarn over, pull through, then yarn over again, and pull through. Okay, then you look for the next one, and the top part of the chain there is what you want to go through. You go through it, you yarn over and pull it through, yarn over and pull it through. Now, let's do a few more. You look for the top loop of the chain. You put your hook in. You yarn over and pull it through that loop of the chain. Then you yarn over again and pull it through both of those loops with 1 loop remaining on your hook. Now let's do it one more time. You put your hook in the top part of the chain, top loop. Bring it through that top loop after you yarn over. Then yarn over again and bring it through both of those, which leaves one chain on the hook. Loop on the hook. Put it through, yarn over, bring it through, then yarn over, and you bring it through both of those loops, which leaves one loop remaining on your chain. And I will just finish this up. And I'll meet you back here in a few minutes. So after you finish that and you've gotten to the end, let me show you how you turn your work. First, you're going to chain one. Oops. Now I'll show you what you do when you've got yarn that likes to get tangled. You chain one and then you turn your work. Now, let's do single crochet all the way back in. Now what you're doing here, you're not going into the chain anymore. You're going into the stitch, which is right here. You pull it apart and you can see it. And you put it right in the whole stitch. Now when you look up here, you have two loops or a V at the top. You put it through, you take some yarn, bring it through, you take some more yarn and bring it through. Now, see, there's your next stitch. You bring it through, yarn over, bring it through there, then yarn over and bring it through the last two loops. Now let's try this again a few more times. Put it in, make sure that you've got a V up here. Yarn over and bring it through, then yarn over and bring it through. One more time, you find your stitch, you put it through, make sure that V is up there, bring it through, then yarn over and bring it through. Find your stitch, put your hook in it, make sure the V is on top, yarn over, bring it through the stitch, yarn over and bring it through those two loops. Find your stitch again, put your hook in, yarn over and bring it through the stitch, then yarn over again and bring it through the two loops. Find your stitch, which is right there. Put your hook in, you yarn over and bring it through the stitch. Then you yarn over again and bring it through the two loops. Here's your next one. I'm going to put it right here. Make sure you have the V on the top. Yarn over, bring it through, yarn over again, and bring it through. Okay, I'm going to finish this and you guys finish and meet me back here in a few minutes. Okay, when you get to the last stitch, you need to find the 2 loops. The second loop is down here, so you're going to make sure you get it through both of those loops. So you go down and in and check it out. Yep, I've got my V. Yarn over and pull it through, yarn over and pull it through again. And there are 2 rows of single crochet there. Now let's do the turn again. You yarn over 1 time and pull it through. That's the chain. Now you turn your work over and you do some more single crochets. Yarn over, pull it through, 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 and you continue. And when we get to the end, I'll meet you back here. Okay, when you get to the last stitch, instead of doing like you did over here, finding the 2 is already there. All you got to do is look for the stitch, which is right there. You stick your hook in, yarn over, pull it out, yarn over, pull through 2. Okay, so that's your 3 rows there of single crochet. Let's learn double crochet. Now, what I'm going to do with this one, people do it differently. A lot of people do it differently, but I like to just chain 1 or 2 and turn my work. Then, before you even start, you're going to yarn over and you're going to stick your hook in that first stitch. Yarn over, pull it through. Now you have 3 loops on your hook. You're going to yarn over and bring this through the first 1, 2 loops. Then you're going to yarn over again and bring it through the last 2 loops, and then you have 1 loop on your hook. Let's try it. Yarn over, yarn over, find your next stitch, which is right here. Pull through. Now you've got 3 loops on your hook. You yarn over and pull it through the first 2. Then you yarn over and pull it through the last 2. And there is another double crochet. Let's try it again. Yarn over. Find your stitch. Stick your hook in. Through. Then yarn over again and bring it through the first 2. Then yarn over again and bring it through the second 2. Okay, let's do this again. Find your stitch, which is right here. Yarn over, bring your hook through, yarn over, bring your hook through again. The first 2 loops, then yarn over and bring it through the last 2 loops. Let's try this one more time. Yarn over, put your hook in the next stitch, yarn over again, pull it through the stitch. You're going to yarn over, then pull through the first 2 loops and leave 2 loops on your hook. Then bring it through the second 2 loops, leaving 1 loop on your hook. Yarn over, find your stitch, insert, then yarn over and bring your stitch out, your loop out, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, find your next stitch, yarn over, bring it through, yarn over, bring it through 2, then yarn over and bring it through 2 again. Okay, you guys practice that, and I'll meet you when we get to the last stitch. Okay, now we're at the last stitch. Now remember, we go through the stitch this time because we're not chaining or anything. So we're going to yarn over and go through that last stitch right there. Yarn over, bring it through, yarn over, through 2, yarn over, and through 2. Now, let's turn our work again. First, you're going to chain 1, turn your work, then yarn over, find that first stitch, stick it in there, yarn over and pull it through. You have 3 on the hook. Yarn over, pull it through, yarn over, and pull it through. Then you yarn over, put it in the next. Yarn over, pull it through, yarn over, pull it through, then yarn over and pull it through 2. Okay, now go ahead and finish this row until you get to the last stitch, and then I will be back here with you. Okay, that last stitch there is going to look kind of funny because you only chained 1. So let me show you how it's done. You got to find both of those loops. That's where you're going to stick your hook in so that you've got it there on the hook. Yarn over and bring it through those 2 loops, yarn over, bring it through 2, yarn over, and bring it through 2. And there you have it. There you have it. You've got single crochets at the bottom and double crochets at the top. Why don't you keep practicing turning your work and doing the single and the double crochet. Until then, we're done. See you next time.